Welcome back to Studio Chatter. Few things say I love you like a cupcake, and it's even more true at Christmas time. Welcome Alyssa Ford from Muffin.Miracles to the house. Thank you for being here.
Hello.
Thank you for having me.
Okay, guys, so I found her through my girls. My girls followed her on Instagram. They're like, you gotta look at these. They're so fabulous. So I found them, and then your sister-in-law does chocolate bombs as well. So I kind of found that, but I showed up to her house, and it's like so many people in common and just crazy
it was
stuff.
crazy.
So I'm like, you gotta come on the show. So tell us a
okay,
little bit about you. Yep.
So I am Alyssa Ford. I live in Salem, so I don't get this lovely channel.
YouTube. Instagram.
Hey,
we're everywhere.
I will find it. I will link you. I don't have that fancy thing on Instagram yet. Is it like
Soon.
10,000 followers?
Yeah, you'll be there soon.
Yep.
Anyway, so I live out there with my husband. We're going to start building a house actually in Palmyra in a year or two, hopefully.
Oh, wow.
So anyway.
So when did
Yes.
you start this?
In May, I started.
Okay, and why?
That is the question. So I started when my baby was 3 months old, and I had an
Wow.
18-month-old.
No, you're not
Why?
serious.
It's like you feel like you need something for yourself.
100%.
Okay.
100%.
This is like not for you though, it's for us.
Others.
Yes.
It must fulfill something though, huh?
Yes. Well, and I did that. So my baby was super little, and then it was, COVID. So I couldn't find like buttermilk. Or there was limits on sugar and flour and butter and it was madness. Anyway, so I don't know why I started when I started, because I'm crazy.
Because that makes it just tricky.
100%.
So were you having to like switch recipes and try new stuff?
Yeah, so I know how to make my own buttermilk now, and anyway, it was crazy, but it's all worked out really well. Luckily, it started kind of small. It's gotten kind of crazy lately, but it's been awesome. So
So who do you cater to?
just locals.
Is it more like just families? Do they come in and buy just, hey, I want a cupcake, or you buy a 4-pack, or do you buy a dozen? Like,
So you can buy
Schools.
a 2-pack, 4-pack, 6-pack, or 12. And so actually, so this week and next week, and actually last week, I'm doing a big order for a company, and
Okay.
they've ordered like 130 of these individual sizes
okay.
to give out to all of their like customers. So
All right.
When I
that's
went to her
been
home,
awesome.
like her table was covered with these boxes.
Okay.
This is why I need my new house, you guys. I don't even have a double oven.
oh,
So you're just
So-
single going at it. Oh, I love
Yeah,
that.
it's
I love every
madness.
bit of that.
But anyway, so I just cater to whoever would like to buy them.
Okay,
I don't
big or
know,
small?
Big or small, but I do have a cutoff because again, I have 1 oven, 2 babies. So
Right.
yeah.
So why cupcakes though? What made you gravitate to that?
So this is kind of a long story. I'm trying to think. When I was 21, so I'm 34. So 13 years ago, I started at a residential treatment center for youth, and I worked in their food service department. And anyway, so they had like 150 students, I want to say, and I was over the food.
Oh.
So I made the menus, ordered all the ingredients.
Now, was this like your major in college, or you just
No.
got hired and they're like, can you do food?
So I worked at a restaurant before.
So that was your training.
That was my training. Went there as just like, I did like their paperwork. So random.
Okay.
And then the director position became open, and I'm like, I can do this.
Awesome.
Didn't hardly cook, you guys.
Really?
Natasha,
No,
there's
well, that's what I was
hope.
wondering, if there's
There's
always
hope.
been like a love of cooking or baking, or it was just something that you kind of fell into.
So I liked cooking, but I wasn't like I could cook some spaghetti. Like I wasn't like super good at it, but I'm
I
like,
like
I can
it.
learn this.
Yeah.
So anyway, I went to tons of cooking classes. Luckily around that time is like when blogs became really big, like food
yes.
blogs
Yes.
and Pinterest and
Yes.
things like that. So I just find stuff on there, times it by 12 and make it
And
for
that's
the
how
kids.
it worked.
Wow.
But I would make them dessert once a week, and I never wanted to repeat the dessert. And so for some reason, like I started really liking cupcakes, because you can kind of take any dessert and make it into a cupcake.
That's
How
true.
though?
Different flavors.
Just I would just think
almost
do
like a-
red velvet cupcake, white cupcake, chocolate.
There's
You're
just-
saying there's more.
There's more. Like a few weeks ago, you guys had my apple pie cupcakes. You just
Yes.
stuff it in the middle. Apple pie filling.
So, like, walk me through. You have your little tin or your whatever it's called. What is it called?
like your
Muffin
cupcake-
tins?
Yeah, your muffin.
Paper?
Yeah, your paper cup, whatever.
Yeah.
So do you put like a little bit of your?
So you would just bake the cupcake normally, but like this one, so we have key lime pie, so this actually has graham cracker crust baked with the white cake. So you bake it together, but then I punch a hole in each one and fill them,
Oh, you fill it.
and then do frostings,
Let's
drizzles.
try it.
Okay,
Let's
if we must.
yeah.
So these have now they have become your own. So that's become your signature. So you punch them and fill them.
Yeah, so there's actually,
Okay.
I mean, I did not come up with this.
Look at how gorgeous
So there's
this is.
actually a cupcake place in Pleasant Grove that catered my wedding in 2016. Anyway, it's Cravings in
Oh,
American
this just
Sport.
looks yummy.
Look at
You
how,
have to get the
seriously,
middle,
look
though,
at how
Stacey.
gorgeous that is.
That's just the outside.
I just want the outside for now, but what kind of
So we've got
cake is this? Vanilla?
Yes, so that's just vanilla. So it's a graham cracker crust with coconut, vanilla cake,
Filled
and then
fancy.
there's
Look
key
at-
lime
so
pie
you can see
filling
that.
in the middle,
In the
and
middle.
Just that alone was yummy.
and then fresh whipped cream.
Okay, so get right down in here.
Oh yeah, you gotta get the key lime.
That's the best part, right?
It's so good.
So, and this cupcake
So
actually
good.
came about. My husband's aunt has a key lime pie recipe, and that's all we want for Christmas is like her key lime pie. It is incredible, and I'm like, I need to make that into a cupcake.
Oh,
So
yeah.
really, she inspired this whole
I could
thing.
just dig out
That
the
is
center of
fabulous.
that.
So that whatever you infuse into the cupcake is not cooked, or could it be cooked? Or I mean,
it's
like way over my head.
like pudding? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it can be like a pudding, a curd. This one's Biscoff, so it has like a cookie butter filling.
Oh, do we want to taste that?
Yes, you do. Here, I'll
Okay.
help you.
So I love the packaging as well. So
Yes,
I do too.
So you talked about it being difficult to find not only ingredients this year, and what about packaging? So
The packaging has been okay. The only thing is that you just have to be on top of it, just because shipping can take longer.
So how important was that also to make it your own? I mean,
Like
all
the
of,
presentation
all the details,
of
right?
everything.
So as my husband would say, it's all about the presentation. Like I
That's
tell
what
him
Andrew
that.
said.
I tell him that all the time, and
It
he's
is.
like, "Oh my gosh!" I'm like, "It is though." I don't know.
Because just looking at this with the little paper cup, like
perfect.
that looks gorgeous, and then you put it in gorgeous packaging. That's what really.
Yeah, I
makes
care,
it.
and the thing is I want them to be gorgeous, but taste is number one.
Yes.
Oh,
Every time.
I'm like,
Totally,
I'm gonna
because
just keep
then
eating.
that's what keeps bringing people back.
Well, there's
is that
nothing
it's
more
good
upsetting
too.
than if you see something and you're like, "Oh my gosh, that looks incredible," and it just
Right.
so.
Like then it becomes, oh yeah, that's worth
That
$5.
is so delicious.
Stacey mentioned red velvet. Is that the most popular during the holidays?
You guys, I don't like red velvet cake.
So do you not make it? Well, we may rethink this episode.
So what if I really wanted red velvet cake?
I
Would you
will make
deny
you
me?
one.
No, when you say you don't like it, why?
Because it's got like a gallon of red food coloring. That's the only. That's. I mean,
That's what
it's
makes
And
not
it's bacon
special.
processed to you, and you just don't love that.
So
Well,
we need
so-
to find.
To me, the only difference in red velvet is it has a ton of red food coloring and it has a little bit of vinegar and like the tiniest bit of cocoa. But I don't. It's not life changing to me.
So what is the most popular if it's not red
This.
velvet? The key lime is.
Yeah.
Key lime.
So far, that's been the most popular. Yep.
And that's from your aunts?
Yeah, my husband's aunt.
Oh, that's so
Yep.
fun.
Okay, we've
Yep.
got to try this one before
Okay.
we're off.
Okay.
Okay,
We
now
got to get to the details because
yes.
we're running
So
out of
let
time
us
here.
know like how people can get a hold of you.
So
like,
I am only on Instagram. It's at Muffin.Miracles.
Okay.
Muffin.Miracles.
And
It is a miracle.
I think it's very confusing. I don't know if I need to rebrand, but I do call them cupcakes. So there's a saying that cupcakes are muffins that believed in miracles.
Oh,
And so that's where I got it from. So anyway.
cupcakes or muffins that believe
Natasha,
in
grab your
miracles.
knife in there, and I'll share this.
Okay.
Because I just want to bite. Okay, and then you
Oh.
were saying that just during the holidays,
I just
people
hit the
can buy
jackpot.
individual.
Yeah, so the week of Christmas only, I am offering these single boxes. Usually I don't do them at all.
Okay.
But I know that they would be a great gift, and some people don't want to buy more than one.
Okay.
So week of
Or
Christmas,
I'd like
be
that.
looking
Or like
for that.
giving it to one of your friends or neighbors, and then you can just take one.
So you wouldn't
Yep.
do these? You don't do these for like a birthday or something?
I mean, I could if you wanted a special order for sure, but they're just pretty
Otherwise-
labor intensive, and I have to, make the price
Right.
quite a bit higher to cover the cost of the box. So.
Right.
Okay.
And then also I should say I only do them once a week, so just keep track of my Instagram, turn on your notifications for my posts and my
And
stories.
she's really good about answering back and everything
Yeah.
because I'm bad at getting on Instagram. I know I post all the time, but she was like right back with me.
Yeah.
So it was
Okay.
really slick and easy to
Oh,
order.
we're so
and
lucky
the pickup
to know
was great.
you.
I know.
This is amazing.
And I like that they're dense. Like it feels
Yes,
really
it's a good-
feeling and heavy.
Have you
I don't
tried
know,
this
I
one
love
yet,
that.
Natasha? The Biscoff?
I was waiting for the knife. All right, I'm gonna try it though. Going to break here. Thank you so much. We're
Thank
definitely
you.
going to keep following you, and you're gonna be back. I promise.
Thank you.
All
Thank
right,
you for
there's more
having me.
coming right up.